What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another songs of the week. You all know how this works by this point. My five, Brett's five. See what we got cooking this week. My first song this week is "Hot Air Balloon" by Owl City. So this week I decided to just since my new song library was pretty light, I wanted to pick songs that I really enjoy, and I know that I hadn't highlighted yet, so I wanted to put this song in here. If you watched my Al Sydney video, if you haven't done that, please be sure to do so. That was on the higher part of my list there. I really enjoy this song. This was more of a nostalgia pick for me. I actually listened to it on my run yesterday morning, and I thought that it was like, oh, I haven't heard this song in a long time, and I think it's fantastic. You guys should definitely check out more of Owl City, especially this album. I think it's incredible.
Consequences and exhausting common sense and kill what I built, a commonless confidence. My first song this week is Royal by Waterparks. This is an older one. It's off of their debut album, Double Dare, which is my absolute favorite album by them. One of my favorites of all time. I have its vinyl hanging on my wall. But I love this song. It got stuck in my head when I heard Austin put the Double Dare 2019 on YouTube, and just I love this song. I love this album. It's super catchy. I can't believe I haven't talked about it yet. I was lucky enough to see the song live, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was an instant standout for me when I got into Waterparks, and they're one of my favorite bands, and I can't wait to talk about them more on this channel when they end up releasing more music. I know I've talked about a lot of the things that they've released. Still fantastic. So, yeah, my first song of the week.
Second song this week is 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. This for a long time was one of my favorite songs ever. I think it still is one of them. It's not my favorite one anymore, but it's one that I constantly come back to. I think it's one of the few songs when I was a kid that I was like, "Oh, this song is just incredible." Like I kind of stop everything that I'm doing, and just sit down and just listen to it. I think it's really, really fantastic. I've always been a Rob Thomas fan. There's two album reviews of him way back when. That it was one of our like first album reviews that I did. His two of his solo albums. But I'm going to be doing a full Matchbox 20 ranking at some point. But this is one of my favorite songs ever, so it's going to be on the higher part of that list whenever it comes out. But this is one of those songs that was really hit home for me when I was a kid that I wanted to highlight here.
And now you only act this way when I'm around. Was it all in my head that you said I'm so done with this? You wanna pretend it's not the end? Oh, get over it. You make me feel like I'm to blame. Inside, you still rain down on my parade. Right now, I couldn't get drunk enough to let that. My second song this week is Sobering by State Champs. State Champs released their self titled album this week, and I don't really know how I feel about it as a whole. I don't think it's bad or anything. I love State Champs. Sean and I have talked about this. I just don't think it's as good as their last three albums. I don't think it kind of pales in comparison for me. None of the songs really instantly stuck out and grabbed me like I wanted to. This was the closest one to doing that, so I am talking about it for Songs of the Week. But I don't know, maybe as I listen to the album more and I listen to the songs more, my opinion will change and it'll grow on me. But as of now, this album as a whole is very okay. Fairly disappointing, honestly, from one of my favorite bands. But this was the one song that I kind of gravitated towards instantly. So we'll see how what happens in the coming weeks. But my second song of the week. Sitting at the house, dying on my phone, wishing I was somewhere I can be alone.
My third song this week is Breaking Up Was Easy in the 90s by Sam Hunt. This song and the next song, which I'm going to talk about in a second, I actually came out the same night. So I made a playlist with both of them and listened to both of them on repeat because they were my favorite songs on both of the albums that came out. I think this is probably one of my favorite Sam Hunt songs. I think it might be my favorite, but there's one that might be, but that's a later conversation for a later day. I think this is one of his more slower ones, but for some reason the actual lyrics, the words, what he's saying, how he's saying it, has always resonated with me for some reason. I think it's really more of a breakup style song, but I think Sam does a really nice job in conveying the message that he wants to talk about. And just it just sounds fantastic. I don't really know what to say a whole lot about it. Just please give it a listen.
It's Friday night, us girls can do what we do. I'm going out, helps me forget about you. Order some drinks, said I have one head of you. Flirt with a boy, anyone's better than you. I've been a bad girl, I've been a bad girl, still better than you.
My third song this week is WYA by Leah Kate featuring 24K Golden. So I actually found this song because I follow 24K Golden. I'm a pretty big fan of his music, and I actually think this song is really catchy. Leah Kate does have, I think it's like one other song that maybe two other songs that I like. But this one's really catchy. I love the beat here. Leah Kate's vocals sound great, and 24K Golden comes in and delivers a great rap verse. I think there's pretty good vocal chemistry here, and it's just a really catchy song. It kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Definitely would recommend checking it out. And my third song of the week.
My fourth song this week is "Safe" by All the Time Low. So this was the other song that came out the same at Breaking Up Was Easy in the '90s. Did this was my favorite song off of Wake Up Sunshine, which was 3 albums ago. Brad will probably fact check. Okay, check me on that, I'm sure. But that was my favorite favorite song back then. Still is now. If you haven't checked out our all time Loven video to learn more details of why that is my favorite song, please be sure to do so. I think I said about 4.5 minutes, so it's a little bit of a monologue. But there's a deep backstory of why I really like the song, why I gravitated towards it, and why it honestly still kind of tears me up to this day. As you can tell that I'm not super happy about talking about it. Um, but it's a fantastic song. I think Alex does a fantastic job talking about his emotions and just displaying the words that he wants to talk about. If you just listen to the lyrics, how he talks about it, what he's actually saying, is just super powerful. Just give it a listen. I swear to you, it is totally worth the time. And please check out that all time love video. It is a fantastic video. One of the best ones that we've ever done. Put a ton of work into that one. And I think you guys would really enjoy that song and the video as a whole.
Static on blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Pull up on, even me to flex, I flex. I'ma do anything to protect my check. I'ma do anything to respect my flesh. Yes, hit my dance in here. Sorry, don't you be a it's just my man's in here. At the bar, dropping bands in here. I be like, fuck your couch, nigga, standing here. Yeah, slimming in the two-series.
My fourth song this week is Blessed by Tory Lanez. Sorry, Blessed Lost Tapes 2019 by Tory Lanez. It wouldn't be a Songs of the Week without a Tory song. It's been the last like 3 months of Tory in here for me, and this is no exception. This is one of the two Lost tapes that he came out with, and I think this song is really catchy as always. There's a great beat here. The chorus is a little bit repetitive, but honestly, Tory sounds so good and has such a great flow that it doesn't really bother me. I just can't help but sing along to this song, and surprise, surprise, Tory dropped another banger. Shocker to nobody. So, my fourth song of the week.
So we keep waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system when we're standing at a distance.
My final song this week is "Waiting on the World to Change" by John Mayer. This and 3 a.m. were the two out of the three songs that I really, really grown to like as a kid. That I was like, these were the two songs that kind of me branching out from from liking what my parents liked. Granted, like my dad still liked Matchbox 20 and John Mayer, but I just learned to gravitate towards both of those artists way more than they did. Um, and I think that this song is fantastic. I actually haven't listened to the actual album version in a long time because the live at No Theater version is so much better in my opinion. I think John Mayer's live stuff is so much better than his album stuff just because of the sound quality. You can actually hear some of his jamming, and his guitar work is just so much more polished, so more just like raw, and it just sounds incredible. This song, I don't know. I've always kind of really enjoyed this song. I think it is one of his more popular ones. I think it is still his most popular song on Spotify, but I've really enjoyed over the years. If somehow you haven't heard the song, please give it a listen. It is fantastic. And that'll wrap my songs of the week.
While I'm drowning, and I'm just smiling while the waves are crashing. It's almost like I'm sleepwalking.
My fifth and final song this week is "Beg for More" by In Her Own Words. I forget where I saw this. I saw the song, I think it was like on an Instagram ad for these guys. And they might have been, I think it was an Instagram ad, and some band that I like was opening for them, maybe? That sounds about right. I don't know. I saw it on Instagram, and the song is really catchy. I heard it it was a song they were using in the background for the ad, and I was like, wow, this is a really good song. So I checked it out, I ended up enjoying it, and here it is in Songs of the Week. It's a super catchy, great pop punk song. But yeah, overall, just another great one. Be sure to check this one out if you haven't heard it yet. And my fifth and final song of the week. We'd like to thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Songs of the Week. Be sure to check out that playlist that's linked in the description, and see you in the next one. Peace.